Hi, this is Janneke from Sugar Punch, and you're watching Surprise Radio, your #1 source for independent, underground, unsigned, and underrated music and bands. Please subscribe and enjoy the show.
Remember to click like, subscribe, and share.
So here's the thing. I know I haven't been around very much lately. Keep it brief. It's just been hard. I started a new job and hours are crazy and I'm doing the best I can. But today we're going to have some music. It'll be the first feature video I've had in a while. A lot of bands put out a lot of music over the last month. And so I kind of wanted to highlight those and just enjoy some music with you. Today we're going to be featuring Sicksense, Never Obey Again, Nightlife, Hooked Like Helen, and we're going to kick things off with I See Red. I See Red is a Charlotte-based band, and this is their song 2FU2C. That was 2FU2C by I See Red. I really liked that song. I think it might be my favorite of I See Red's so far. The groove was a little bit hard to figure out. It's going to take a couple of listens to really get into it, but I liked the sound of it. I liked the direction of it. I liked the slowness of it. And it was a really good song, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Up next is Hooked Like Helen. This is a band that I've enjoyed their music for quite a long time, and I'm really excited to check out their new song, Genevieve.
Genevieve was counting clouds, counting pennies, counting down the days.
That was Genevieve by Hooked Like Helen. So I have a lot of thoughts about that. First thing I want to say is the drums really did a lot of work in that song, carrying the chorus to the verse to the bridge to the all of it. There was a lot of drum work in there that went a little bit unnoticed if you didn't pay attention to it. Also loved how the guitars really kept the upbeatness of the song. And as far as the vocals and lyrics go, I really enjoyed the lyrics a lot. It told a really understandable story and a really sweet story, and I really enjoyed the lyrics. The vocals themselves, I think this may be as good as I've ever heard Hooked Like Helen sound. Her vocals, she did a lot to show off her abilities and range without going all over the place and making it incoherent. I thought that it was very well put together. I really enjoyed that, and I hope that you did as well. Make sure to check out Hooked Like Helen at the links in the description below. Up next is Nightlife. Nightlife is a band that I have loved since I first heard them a few years ago, and they're incredible musicians. The one thing that I will say that has kept me from paying as much attention to them as usual lately, aside from the fact that they haven't really put out a whole lot of content since they put out 2 songs, I think, in 24, and then we haven't heard from them until now. But the other thing is I haven't really seen very much of Julian, and I'm pretty sure he's not in this song anymore. I don't know if he's in the band anymore. I really hate to see that because I think that he is one of the most incredibly talented musicians out there right now. That's not to take anything away from the rest of the talented musicians in Nightlife. I just wanted to make sure to mention that if Julian is not in this song or in this band anymore, I wanted to give some love to a very talented and amazing musician. Having said that, this is a very highly anticipated new song by Nightlife. It's called You Know.
I know you hate me, the way you play like a tool for you to use. I know you crazy, the way you're feeling for a taste of something new. Every time I give a bit, you're taking all of it. A little selfish of you, huh? Okay. If you want a piece of it, come and take it, babe. I'ma leave it on the counter. Running around, what you done it now. I can feel you over, huh? Okay. Living in the alternate, futuristic bitch, watch me work it out. You know, I'm everything you wanted. You know, you're just a common copy. You can't take nothing from me. You ain't do nothing but just work it out. You know, I'm everything you wanted. You know, you're just a common copy. You can't take nothing from me. You won't do nothing, so just I think it's crazy the way you change it from excuse to excuse. Huh? Okay. If you want a piece of it, come and take it, babe. I'ma leave it on the counter. Running around, what you done it now? I can feel you over, huh? Living in the alternate, futuristic bitch. Watch me work it out. Like, I'm everything you wanted. Oh, you're just a cardiac copy. You know, you can't take nothing. You won't do nothing. Just like
That was You Know by Nightlife. I'm going to get the negative out of the way first and say that song was very noticeably missing a very funky Julian bass line. Just going to say it. That's the only thing that song was missing, but it was missing it, especially in that kind of quiet part after I think it was the first verse. It was very noticeably missing a funky Julian bass line. Having said that, there's no denying Hansel's amazing vocals. There's no denying that the drummer still carries the band, and there's no denying that the addition of, and I apologize if I say it wrong, Seiko, C-A-C-O is how it's spelled. I don't want to say it wrong, but I usually do say something wrong in each show, so here we are at that part of the show. But it's a very nice addition with the guitars, and I know that they play the sax, and it's a good song, a really good song. I loved that's what music is supposed to be, is experimental, and it was a very experimental song. It was a very artist song. They were definitely feeling some things out and trying some new things, and I loved that about that song. It was a funky, good song, and just another great addition to the discography that is Nightlife's. Up next is Never Obey Again. This is a band that I have not heard before, so I'm really excited to hear them for the first time with you. This is their song, Play Pretend.
We're so fake and rotten to the core.
So that was Never Obey Again. They are from Italy. I knew that they had somewhat of a European sound to them. I also really liked how her vocals could have been symphonic metal vocals, but they weren't. That was very riff heavy, incredible. I really, really enjoyed the riffs and the chuggas and the instruments in that song a whole lot. She's got some really crisp and incredible screams, and I was very impressed by that song and that band. So that was Play Pretend by Never Obey Again. We're going to close things out this week with Sicksense. I have not featured Sicksense in quite a while, and they have a new video out, so we're going to check that out together. This is their song, Newsflash.
His own opinion is different from yours, it ain't a crime. I can't respect yours if you don't respect mine. Use your brain to complain, it's easy to train. Collect society, then maintain. That's strange. One change with the sense of irreverence. They hand you another severance, one more severe from any prior year. Yo, I think I'm gonna lose my shit. Newsflash of the week, everyone's a freak. Newsflash of the month, I'll give it to your blood. Humility's a weapon to manipulate your stepping stone. Squandered your LFD, then you end up alone. Oh no, maybe a sip of Patron can fix this. Did I miss it? The memo? See, no problemo. I ain't trying to front, give me a hit of that blood, you know. I gotta get mine though. Hell no. It's the same old shit. Newsflash of the week, everyone's a freak. Newsflash of the month, I'll give it to your blood. Newsflash of the week, I'll give it to your freak. Newsflash of the month, everyone's a good.
Trust, it's not conditional. It's just not easy to see. When your fire ignites my fury, it takes the life out of me. You gave it all, and then you took it back.
Keep it all, now I came to collect. Take the time to reflect, have a look and expect. This is high intellect, I'll flip you off. Give you detrimental enough to the next quest. In the west, any test, metal lace that. You don't wanna face that. Goddamn, that's your best. Go ahead, replace that. Give me any trial, I'ma violate that. It's the same old shit, but it's just another day. Came to get paid and bounce the fuck out of here. What the hell you gotta say? Order this out, but we don't know mind this way. Just not conditional, it's supervisional. Treat me like a criminal, spit it out subliminal. Hits on every fire started territory. It's a giant cold cold system. New facts of the year, I'm batting up the year. Move up the ways, but your mouth stay clear. You take the life out of me. You take the life out of me. Newsflash of the week, everyone's a freak. Newsflash of the month, everyone's a good.
That was Newsflash by Sicksense, and that was the show. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, if you did, make sure to check the description below, and you can find all of the information for all of these amazing artists that I could put together down there. And maybe if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, tell a friend where they can find the best in independent, underground, unsigned, and underrated music and artists. I am Surprise for Surprise Radio. Have a good one.